Hello, I'm David Salz of Wireworld Cable Technology, and I would like to talk to you today about our very special Starlight Category 8 Ethernet cable, which I'm showing you here. First thing you notice, it's not at all like a regular Ethernet cable. This is a flat cable, and it does meet the new fastest standard for Ethernet, which is Category 8. Now, to begin with, I want to dispel this mistaken notion that people have that digital is not lossy because it's ones and zeros. When we send those digital signals through a cable and we depend on those ones and zeros getting to the other end, if we're saving a file, we know that they get there because there's an error correction system that resends anything that's missing on the first send. Well, if we think about that for a second, what does that tell us? It tells us that the error correction is probably necessary and that all of the information is not getting through on the first send. And that's why we need to resend. Of course, when we stream music through Ethernet or USB, there is no error correction. There is no resending. Whatever gets through the first time is all of the music that we're going to be able to hear. And of course, we already know that if we're saving a file, it needs to resend to make sure everything is getting through. So the argument about ones and zeros making everything go through a cable, just based on the definitions, we know it's wrong. And when we actually listen to streamed audio through different digital cables, we change the cables, we change the sound. So what we're really looking for is the cable that lets us hear the most sound we can get through. And if it worked perfectly, it would sound exactly the same as the file sounded before it went through that cable. So this is how I developed the Starlight Ethernet, was learning how to make a cable that's faster, that's quieter, and that makes fewer errors because we only have one chance to get through the cable. And with Starlight Ethernet, when we make these comparisons, we hear more detail, we hear better dynamics, we hear more clarity. It sounds more like the original signal before it went through the cable.